our session today, we will be having problem solving involving sets. So we will be focusing on Venn diagramming. Now let's have this problem here. What if I'm going to be giving you this Venn diagram and those values over there? Now let's focus on the question. How many people answered the survey? Again, how many people answered the survey? So to solve this problem, it's so simple. You will be adding these numbers, the number 20, the number 14, the number 8, the number 5, the number 5, the number 2, and the number 16 to get the number of people who answered the survey, and that will give us 70 people. Let's go to question number 2. The same Venn diagram. How many people like rock music? So we will be focusing on the rock music now. This here, this circle here refers to the rock music. So I will be adding 5, 8, 2, and 16 to get 31. There will be 31 people who like rock music. Let's go to another question. How many people like rap music? How many people like rap music? So we will be having this circle here because this circle talks about the rap music. 14 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5. You will be getting 29 for that. Let's have another question. How many people like dance music? So focus on the circle pertaining to dance and add all the numbers found on that circle. So the sum would be 47 people like dance music. Let's have how many people like dance and rap music? How many people like dance and rap music? So we will be focusing on dance and rap. So take note, this talks about intersection. I will not be adding all the numbers in rap and dance. I will be focusing on the intersection of dance and rap because I am using the connector and. So to solve this, so you have noticed that this is for the dance, this is for the rap, and their intersection is 14 and 8. So adding those two numbers, you will be getting 22 for this question. Okay? Now let's have another question. This time, rap and rock music. So we have here our rock music. This one over here. This one is our rap music. And you have noticed that these two are common between rap and rock. So to get the total, that would be 10. Okay, now let's have another problem. What if you're given like how many people like rock and dance but not rap music? Again, how many people rock and dance but not rap music? So to solve this, you focus on, we have rock over here, and dance over here, but not rap. So meaning, I will be canceling this out. Kay di man pwede, dili man ni pwede si rap, di man ni pwede siya i-appeal. So unsang may common sa dance o sa rock nga wala ma-appeal ang rap. So it's the number 5. So the answer for this is 5. Let's have another question. How many people like rock and rap? So we have rock music over here. We have rap music over here, but not dance. Dance is here, so I will not include 8. The answer is the number 2. Now, let's have another question. How many people like rock, rap, and dance? All the three music is being liked by those people. So take note, it's simply the intersection of all these three, which is the number 8. So the number 8 is the number of people who like rock, rap, and dance music. Now, let's have our first problem for this session. If X and Y are two sets, such that X union Y has 50 elements, so take note, the union of X and Y has 50 elements. So example, this is X and Y. If I'm gonna be having all the elements for X and Y, it's a total of 50 elements. X has 28 elements. Y has 32 elements. Sir, if I'm gonna add 28 and 32, mulapas man siya sa 50, sir. So, meaning, kining 28 ug 32 na ay mga elements ani nga naa found both X and Y. To solve that, it's so simple. You add the number of elements in X, that is 28, and the elements in Y, that is 32. You will get 60 for that. You subtract the number of elements between X and U, the union. So, you will be getting 10. This 10 here will be the common between X and Y. And this will solve our problem. The intersection of X and Y is simply the number 10. Now, let's verify. Sir, if I'm gonna be having X here, so what will I write here? So X has 28. 28 minus 10, that's 18. Because if I'm gonna be adding 18 and 10, I should be getting 28 elements for X. For the for the set Y, you have here 32 minus 10, that will give us 22. Because adding 22 and 10, that will give us 32 elements in set Y. If you're gonna be adding 18, 10, and 22, you will be getting 50 elements in all. So our numbers there that we have been writing are all right. Now, let's proceed to our problem number 2. In a school, there are 20 teachers who teach mathematics or physics. Again, 20 teachers who teach mathematics or physics. So we have mathematics here, physics here. All in all, there will be 20 teachers. Of these, 12 teach mathematics. I will not be writing 12 first. 4 teach both physics and mathematics. So I'm going to be writing 4 here because 4 teachers teach both physics and mathematics. Mao man ni siya ang common sa duha, which is the number 4. Here, so if I'm going to be having 12 teachers for mathematics, so 12 minus 4, that would be 8. Because if I'm going to be adding 8 and 4, I'll be getting 12 who teach mathematics. Now, take note, there are 20 teachers in all. If I'm going to be adding 8 and 4, that's 12. Subtracting that to 20, I'm going to be getting 8. So, how many teach physics? 4 plus 8. That will be 12. The answer for this problem is 12. Let's have another problem. In a class of 35 students, 24 like to play cricket. 16 like to play football. Also, each student likes to play at least one of those two games. How many students like to play both cricket and football? This is very similar with our first problem. So I'm going to be adding 24 who like cricket and 16 who like football. Adding the two, you'll be getting 40 for that. Subtracting 35, because there are 35 students in the class, we will be getting 5. So there are 5 students who like both. The answer to this problem is simply the number 5. There will be 5 students who like both cricket and football. Now let's just simply fill up the rest of the numbers. So cricket, 24. To get 24, what I'll write here is the number 19 because 19 plus 5 is 24. For football, you have 16 minus 5, that's 11, because 11 plus 5, that will give us 16. Adding 19, 5, and 11, you will be getting 35 for that. Let's have another problem. In a survey of 400 students in a school, 100 were listed as taking apple juice. So this is apple juice. 150 as taking orange juice. This is orange juice. And 75 were listed taking both apple as well as orange juice. So we will start with the number 75. I'm going to be writing 75 at the middle, because this here represents that these are the numbers who like both apple and orange juice. Now, let's focus on 150. 150 is for orange juice. So meaning, what is 150 minus 75? That will give us 75. Now, let's go to 100 for apple juice. So, 100 minus 75, that will give us 25. So, let's go to the problem. How many students were taking neither apple or orange? So, I'm going to be adding 25, 75, and 75. So, adding 75 plus 75 plus 25, you will get 175. Now, these 175 are the students who like apple and orange. So, there are 400 students in all. So, to get the students who don't drink apple or orange, you subtract 400. That's minus 175. So, you will be getting 225. So, there will be 225 students who were not taking apple nor orange. Probably they're drinking water, or probably they're drinking cola or any other drinks for that case. Okay, now let's have another problem. This time, let's have a three-circle Venn diagram. So in a survey of 60 people, it was found that 25 people read newspaper H. So we have newspaper H. 26 read newspaper T. 26 read newspaper I. 9 read both H and I. 11 both read H and T. 8 read both T and I. And 3 read all 3 newspapers. So from this given, we will be starting with katong mubasa sa tulo ka newspapers. You always start with that and filling up your Venn diagram. So we will start with the number 3. Where are we going to write the number 3? Of course, it's in the intersection of H, T, and I in the middle part. Over here. Okay, now let's go to the number 8. The number 8 refers to T and I. So we refer to T and I. We have referred to T and I. I already have 3 here. What will I write here to get 8? We will be writing the number 5, because 3 plus 5 is 8. To get the number of people who read both T and I. Now, let's go to the number 11. The number 11 to read both H and T. H and T. So we have already 11 here. So I'll be writing 8 here to get 11. Let's go to the number 9. The number 9 who read both H and I. So I'll be writing the number 6 here to get 6 plus 3 is the number 9. Let's go to who read newspaper I. There are 26. So 26, subtract that by 6. Minusa nato og 3. And minusa nato sa 5. And you will be getting 12 over here, because when you add 12, 6, 3, and 5, you will get 26 who read newspaper I. Do the same thing with newspaper T. So there are 26 here. So 26 minus 8 minus 3 minus 5. That will give us 10. Okay? Now, let's go to 25 people for newspaper H. So we have 25 minus 8 minus 3 and minus 6. You will be getting 8 for that. So let's go to the question. The number of people who read at least one of the newspapers. So meaning when you say at least one of the newspapers, he might be reading only one newspaper, two newspapers, or all of the newspapers, the three newspapers. So meaning we will be adding all those numbers. So 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 5 plus 12 to get a total of 52. Adding all these numbers will tell us that these are the number of people who read at least one of the newspapers. If the number of people, find the number of people who read exactly one newspaper. Just exactly. So I'm going to be adding the number 8 over here, the number 10 over here, and the number 12. Those numbers I encircled are the number of people who read only one newspaper. And that will give us 30. Now here's my question. I'm going to add another question. How many people don't read any of the newspapers? So there are 60 people in the survey. So 60 minus 52, that's 8. So there are 8 people who do not read the three newspapers. Probably they're reading another newspaper. Let's go to another question. In a survey, it was found that 21 like product A. So we have product A. 26 like product B. And 29 like product C. If 14 people like product A and B, and 12 people liked product C and A, 14 people liked products B and C, 8 people liked all the 3 products. So let's focus first on what is given. So I just like what I said a while ago, you focused with katong ganahan sa 3 products. It's 8. So you start with the number 8. You write 8 at the middle part. Work backwards. 14 people who like B and C. B and C, I already have 8. So I'll be writing 6 here because 8 plus 6 will give us 14. Let's go to 12 people who like products C and A. So there are already 8 people. I'll be writing 4 because 8 plus 4 will give us 12. And there are 14 people who like products A and B. There are 14 people who likes product A and B. There is already 8 here. I'll be writing 6 over here because 6 plus 8 is 14. Let's go to 29 who like product C. So we have 29 minus 4. 29 minus 4 minus 8 and minus 6. So I'll be subtracting 29 aning mga numbers and the result is 11. Okay? Now let's go to product B. 26 for product B. 26 minus 6 minus 8 minus 6. That will give us 6. For product A, 21. 21 minus 6 minus 8 minus 4. That will give us 3. So let's go to the question. Find how many liked product A only, the number 3. Product B only, the number 6. Product C only, the number 11. Okay? And that is the answer for letter I. What about letter 2I? Products A and B, products A and B, but not product C. So I'll be crossing that out. The answer is the number 6. This is 6 over here. Okay? So let's move to another problem. In a survey of university students, 64 had taken mathematics, 94 had taken chemistry, and 58 had taken physics. 28 had taken mathematics and physics, 26 had taken mathematics and chemistry, 22 had taken chemistry and physics, and 14 had taken all the 3 courses. So I'll be starting with the number 14 again. 14 who took all the 3 courses. Now, let's focus on the 22 students who took chemistry and physics. So we already have 14 here. So we will have 22 minus 14. So I'll be writing the number 8 over here. Let's go to the number 26 for mathematics and chemistry. So I already have 26. 26 minus 14. That will give us 12. Now for mathematics and physics, that's 28 minus 14. That will give us 14. Let's go to 58 who took physics. 58. So 58 minus 14 minus 14 minus 8. That will give us 22 over here. Okay, I'm referring to this circle for set physics. Let's go to 94 who took chemistry. So I'll be referring over here, getting 12, 14, and 8. So 94 minus 12 minus 14 minus 8. That will give us 60. And lastly, for 64, we'll be referring to mathematics. 64 minus 12 minus 14 minus 14. That will give us 24. Let's go to the question. How many students had taken one course only? So I'll be adding 24, 60, and 22. So 24 plus 60 plus 22, you will get 106 students who are taking one course only. Let's have another problem. In a group of students, 65 play football. So we have football. 45 play hockey. And 42 play cricket. 20 play football and hockey. 25 play football and cricket. 15 play hockey and cricket. 8 play all of the three. So I'll be starting with the number 8. Then let's work backwards. 15 play both hockey and cricket. I already have 8 here, so I'll be writing 7 because 8 plus 7 is 15. Let's go to 25 who play football and cricket. Football and cricket. So we have 25 minus 8. That will give us 17. Okay, let's go to 20 people who play football and hockey. So 20 minus 8, that will give us 12. That's for football and hockey. Let's go to 42 who play cricket. 42. So we will have 42 minus 17 minus 8 and minus 7. We will get 10 for that. Let's go to 45 who play hockey. 45 minus 12 minus 8 and minus 7. You will get 18 for that. And lastly, for 65 students who play football, 65 minus 12 minus 8 and minus 17. That will give us 28. So let's go to the question. Find the total number of students in the group. This is very familiar. So I'll be adding all these numbers. So 28 plus 12 plus 8 plus 17 plus 18 plus 7 and plus 10. All in all, there are 100 students in the group. Let's have another problem. In a college, 60 students enrolled in chemistry. So we have chemistry, 40 in physics, 30 in biology, 15 in chemistry and physics, 10 in physics and biology, 5 in biology and chemistry. No one enrolled in all the 3 subjects. So meaning, I'll be writing the number 0 for the intersection of the 3 subjects. So let's work backwards now. 5 for biology and chemistry. Biology and chemistry. 10 for physics and biology, and 15 for chemistry and physics. Let's go to 30 in biology. So 30 minus 10 minus 5, that will give us 15. 40 for physics. So 40 minus 15 and minus 10, that will give us 15. For 60 students in chemistry, 60 minus 15 minus 5, that will give us 40. So let's go to the question. How many are enrolled in at least one of the subjects? So, pwede siya 1, 2, or 3. So, I'll be adding all the numbers there. So, 40 plus 15 plus 5 plus 15 plus 10 plus 15 to get 100 students again. Let's have our last problem for our session today. An advertising agency finds that of its 170 clients, 115 use television. So we have television. 110 use radio, and 130 use magazine. Also, 85 use television and magazine, 75 use television and radio, 95 use radio and magazines, 70 use all the three. So I'll be writing 70 at the middle part. Let's work backwards now. 95 for radio and magazine. So we have 95 minus 70. You will be getting 25 over here. So this is already checked. Let's go to the number 75. Use television and radio. So 75 minus 70, that will give us 5 over here. Let's go to television and magazine. We have 85. So 85 minus 70, you will get 15 here. Now let's go to magazine. So 130 minus 15 minus 70 minus 25. That will give us a 20. Let's go to radio. So 110 minus 5 minus 70 and minus 25. That will give us 10. For television, 115 minus 5 minus 70 and minus 15, that will give us 25. Okay, let's proceed to the questions now. How many use radio only? Radio only, it's the number 10. So this will be our answer over here. 10. How many use only television? The number 25. It's 25. How many use television and magazine but not radio? It's the number 15. Okay? So that ends our session for this problem solving about sets.